Hello everybody, welcome back to Florida Friday. Today I am going to do my long-term review of the Glion Dolly. I did my initial review about 4 or 5 months ago. I've been riding it pretty regularly to work. My daily commute is 3 miles there, 3 miles back, so just a hair over 6 miles a day. And it does good. The charge does great. I am a positive person, so I want to start with the negatives first and end on a positive note. I will discuss the things I don't like on the scooter first, then I will talk about the positives on this scooter, then I will discuss some of the modifications I made on this scooter. Alright, let's start with the cons. When I researched this, one thing I found, which I agree with, is the brakes. The brakes, and they're good, they're not bad brakes or anything. Twist brake, it's a twist throttle brake. The power is throttle and the brake is throttle. It's fine, it just takes getting used to, and once you put the brakes on, it's a full stop. So you really gotta lightly touch them to slow down. If you twist it all the way, you are going to a complete stop, and it could be dangerous. So that goes into my second con, the throttle power. I don't really care for it. I'd rather have a thumb throttle. Most scooters I've seen, the Xiaomi, the Swagtron, all have a thumb throttle. I prefer to have a thumb throttle. The twist throttle, it's a little wonky. Sometimes if you're just lightly maneuvering around, you barely twist it with your hand. While you're holding the scooter, you are holding the throttle and the handlebar. So any kind of motion with your hand, you're motioning with that throttle, and you can make yourself go when you don't want to go. If you're trying to slow down, if you lean forward a little bit and just happen to twist your wrist, it's going to go faster. I don't really care for that throttle. I've also hit it when I'm just moving it around. If I'm pushing my scooter, walking it, and I hit that throttle, it'll shoot up on you. So I don't like the throttle. Another con, I wish this thing had better lights. The light down here, it doesn't do a very good job. It's low, so the way it skims across the ground, if there's any bumps or potholes in the ground, you see a bunch of shadows, and it really hides a bunch of stuff. That's not a very great light. I don't really care for that light. Also, just for safety, I wish I had just lights on there so you can light up at night a little bit, because I've had close calls in this thing when people almost hit me. I wish I had more light. That's why I added some reflectors. And finally, 2 more cons that are not that big a deal. It's not as good looking as the Xiaomi or the Swagtron stuff, but again, not a big deal. And finally, it's a little bumpy. I mean, you feel every little thing you run over, but again, nothing that noticeable. It's just the vibration sometimes can ache your feet a little bit, but not bad at all. That's why I said it's a very, very minor con. I have not ran this thing all the way to dead to see how far it'll get, but for my 6 miles, it gets me there fine, with no issue whatsoever. Now, let's get into some pros. First of all, I'll just start down here since I'm down here. The fenders. Has good fenders. I ride this to work, and I have my slacks. Even on wet roads, I never have anything sling up on me. I've always been clean. The fenders take all that away, so I don't have any issues with that. Another pro, for me, most people do not like this, but I do. The wheels. They're a honeycomb tire, so I do not have to air them up. I like them. That's one reason why it's a rougher ride than most scooters, because of its wheels. But personally, I like that. I don't want to have to jack with airing up tires. I like this better. It's not, like I said, it's not that bumpy of a ride to affect me. My ride is 100% concrete and asphalt all the way there. I just avoid big cracks on sidewalks and things like that, so I have no issue with that. As you can see, it rides pretty well. I'm running a sidewalk right now, so you might see the bumps in the camera. But it rides well. I am at max speed right now. I'm at max speed right now. It goes good. I really like this scooter. I'm at max speed. I am going about 12 to 14 miles per hour. They're a pro for me. It's a little ugly, but the build is great. It's good quality. It's very sturdy. It holds up well. Very good build. Another pro. Also, the speed. It's just the speed's okay. It's not super fast and it's not slow. I get about 12 to 14 miles per hour on a good stretch. That's for what I want. It's good enough for me. There are scooters out there that go a lot faster. I personally would not want to go that fast because if this thing hits a pothole, the front tire goes into a pothole, you're flying over the handlebars. I don't want to go any faster on a scooter. This is a very good pro for this scooter. It folds down. It has this luggage bar. It has the two wheels on the side, and you can roll it around. I mean, it's not that heavy. You can't pick it up and carry it pretty easily, and it goes up real easy. Pop it down. Put it down like that. There's a little silver bar right here you step on. Handlebars pop into place. It sets up. You may have to raise it up. I have to. Kickstand up. It's ready to ride. Now this is the #1 pro for me. This is what sold it for me. This is why I got this particular model, because it's portability. I can get on the train, fold it up nice. It can fit right between my legs so it's not taking anybody else's room. The train that I ride, I measured the seats, and the other scooters would not fit under those seats. So for me, this was going to be the best option. Another reason, because I can take it to my office. I share an office with somebody, so it can go by my desk, not an issue, and it's just good. And it's not in the way of anybody's. It stands up, so it's good. Scooter. Other scooters look good. Other scooters look better, but I wanted something that was going to fit my needs better, and this is what did it. If portability and compatibility is not what you're looking for, then the Xiaomi may be the better option for you. I talked about my pros and the cons. Now, I made some modifications. So, disclaimer. Anytime you start messing with something and you change the specs of something, you may lose your warranty. So I do not recommend, I repeat, I do not recommend making any modifications to anything, especially your scooter. But I decided to make these modifications, and I am not recommending these modifications. I'm just showing you what I did. Talked about the lights. I added a second light to my scooter. This gives me a lot more light, gives me a better angle, which those shadows I was telling you about, eliminates those. I can take this, this slides right off. I had a second video on this. It slides right off. I can charge it at my desk, and it works good. I put this strobe light in the back, and I put this is actually a brake light for a bike, but I can put it on strobe. That way I light up at night, because when I start my day, I just start riding at night. Another modification I did, I just add a little bike bag here, so I can keep garage opener, things like that. Sunglasses, I just strapped it here. This little thing right here is it's kind of a throttle holder for a motorcycle. I added that here. I think it's for a motorcycle, so you can, it's for just a thumb assist for a motorcycle. However, I added it to here so I can use it as a thumb throttle. It just wraps around the throttle holder. I think it's called a palm or thumb assist for a motorcycle, but I added that because it works nice. I can use my thumb instead of my hand to twist it, and that works great. I like the thumb throttle. It works great for me. I don't have to worry about accidentally twisting it when I don't want to. I may add one to the brake. I've gotten used to the brakes by now, so I'm kind of fine with the brakes. It's the thumb throttle I was mostly worried about. I like the thumb throttle. It works great. Probably my favorite modification I have done, the thumb throttle. That is the Glion Dolly, and that is my review. I really like the scooter. It works well for me. It may not work well for you. Like I said, the portability and compatibility is what sold it for me. It's what I needed. So if that's not what you need, by all means, go get a Xiaomi or a Swagtron or a Segway. They're great scooters as well. I've heard great things about them. This is my scooter, the Glion Dolly. I like it. It works well for me, and I'll keep it. That's it for today. Please like and subscribe. Share this video so other people can see the review of the Glion Dolly. They might be on the fence on what they want in the Glion Dolly. It may be for them, it may not be for them. So share the video around. Thanks for watching. Hit that notification bell for more videos. The Glion Dolly is great, and that's pretty awesome.